Hello, welcome back. I need to make this super quick. I'm running out of room on my camera. Uh, but I got four more metrics. First of all, we have a correction. Let's go over a correction. And I did this video initially in the car, and I didn't like it. And I just don't like doing many videos in my car. It just seems very unprofessional. But let's look at let's go back. I initially made 7. Now there's 12. And the one that I made a correction on is the Quint's Metrik of Judgment. That is the quintessence symbol for the Netflix Kingdom stuff. It was on the side box for Decius, the dead Ironhide, and for the dead Ironhide and the dead looking blue streak or whatever. So the zombie bots. That basically is the quintessence symbol. From what it looks like, because it's there on the box for those two figures, where normally the Autobot or Decepticon symbol would be. So I mean, I'm still not changing. It's still a mercenary card, but it still has the big, newer, ugly. I keep thinking of Krampus. I see this thing. The quintessence symbol on it with the motorcycle for the blue, but instead of +3 to attack, I made it +2. So if you're eager to use this on Gen Pop, or that's what I kind of call him, a Galaxy Prime, before I realized when people were talking about Galaxy Prime way back when Wave 3 was new, I'm like, who? That he can have 3 utilities on him. Well, that would give him +9 for attack, and at least this will bring it down to +6 if you have 3 of these on him at the same time, plus his weapon, etc., etc. You gotta be kidding me. So many people want to buy my property. I do want to sell my house, but not to any Joe off the phone. But anyway, Quint Metrik of Judgment, change that from a +3 attack to a +2 attack. That was the only change. Let's look at some of the newer stuff, shall we? And let's see. There's that one. We went over 100 click metric. Cybertron Metrik of Defense, Bestial Metrik of Growth. That's right, 7, 8, and 9, and 12. So let's just go in order. The new number 7 is the Metrik of Traitorous Intent. It is a green maximal card that is a white and a green pip. The green has the mercenary trait. The 100 click metric has the wrecker trait. So if I previously called that mercenary erroneously, that is actually the wrecker trait on the 100 click metric on the blue pip. But we're talking about the Metrik of Traitorous Intent. It's the Velociraptor symbol off the back of the Dinobot box. Dinobox, there's one for you. It's an upgrade weapon with the white and green pip. The green, only mercenaries are going to be able to get this on the flip, and I put the reminder down there for you as well. My light's blank. When flipped for battle, you can only swap for this green pip while you have an active mercenary character on the battlefield. But it's a +2 to attack for an upgrade weapon, which isn't bad. We do have better. When the equipped character attacks a Predacon from Beast Wars or Decepticon, it has +2 pierce for turn. So yeah, this is definitely weaker than, say, Fusion Boar, where that's +3 pierce 2. I mean pierce 3 for sure. But at least it's another weapon with +2 to attack, +2 to pierce. It's just one down from I just said it, Fusion Boar. forgot right off the top of my head what the pips are for fusion bores, so forgive me there. I really doubt Dan Arnold takes his time to watch any of my content, but if he does, I'm sorry, I mess up sometimes. I'm not as young as you, and I don't have your memory, but it's a white pip and green for mercenaries. Would you want this in with your mercenaries? Maybe, or a mixed team or something. So have some fusion bores and this in there too, and maybe some other stuff like flamethrower for the bold, etc. Whatever, however you want to do it. This game is however you want to play it, however you want to build your deck. 40 card deck, 60 card deck, and that would be interesting to test. Sorry, I have my thing on a selfie pole. I apologize. If you did, it would be interesting to actually test some 60 card decks and do like 20 up. Well, maybe not 20 upgrades, but or 30 upgrades, 30 actions. See what that does for you. Just, I don't know. You may not pull as much as you want. You definitely want some draw power, some flipping power. It might be able to increase your white pip count a little more than just 9. That's what Dan Arnold suggests. I started watching one of the newer ATP, I think it was the last tournament game or whatever, and the guy was like, I just had too many whites. I had 10, and I'm like, you had 10. Okay, 25% of your cards were white, and you're complaining that's too much. Okay, whatever. And I didn't even watch the whole thing because there was a whole lot of banter. I mean, the gameplay was fine, but I just sort of didn't finish it. Anyway, I need to keep my opinions to myself. I know. Metrik of Traitorous Intent. Next is the Metrikated Armor of Command. Now, this is an upgrade armor with a white pip and an orange pip. The orange pip has a trait on it. This only gets +1 to defense. I almost made this a common card, and I guess I still could, but I made it an uncommon because it's got a neat ability on here. If the upgraded character would take at least 4 or more attack damage, you may move 1 damage to another character on the battlefield and 1 damage to another character on your team. Could you put both of those, move 2 damage to one of your characters on your team like a Battle Master? Absolutely. That's within the realm of possibility. But you can, and this is actually the symbol off of Cyclonus's box. So I was thinking of Cyclonus as sort of his delegating, from season 3 a little bit, before they went out and found, and he sounded like a Baptist preacher, went on Char trying to get the Energon, scam the Energon off the Decepticons to go find Galvatron, and they obviously found Galvatron. Like, that makes you wonder. And I'm Baptist. I'm Southern Baptist, and I thought it was hilarious because that's what it made me think of way back in season 3, G1, 1988 or 87, whenever that was. So you have to take at least 4 damage, and so you put the 2 damage on the character wearing this armor, and then you get to move one of your opponent's characters, and then one on one of your own characters. I did say battlefield, so it doesn't have to go on one of your opponent's characters. You can put all 2 on one somebody, especially like I said, Battle Master. Help them get knocked out quicker. So there's the Metrikated Armor of Command. The trait in the orange, Combaticon. So yes, this has Brave. You could put this. I can't remember if the Ark's Onslaught has Brave or not. If not, this would give him Brave, and he'd be able to move 2 off of him onto somebody else when he gets a big swing on him. That would be a neat card to play for any a white pip card, neat for any a 5-wide team or 4-wide team. I was actually specifically thinking of the combiners. The combiners, thank you. A combiner team for that. So let's move on. Number 8, or excuse me, that was number 8. This is number 9 out of 12. No, that's the Piercing Predacon Metrik. We've already gone over that. Okay. Metrik of Fierceness. That's what I should have gone over first. This is number 6. This is the symbol of Megatron's Kingdom box. I don't know if, like I said before, I don't know if they're going to explain these symbols or not. It just might be a marketing thing to make it look paleo, whatever, old or caveman drawing kind of stuff. But Metrik of Fierceness, it's an upgrade weapon with bold 2 and +2 to attack. So that's kind of nice. And it's a blue pip and an orange pip. The orange pip has the sports car patrol trait in it. And again, I'm loving doing this to where you might want to have this with your sports car patrols. And I want to say the sports car patrol demands the use. I think they do demand, is it the blue pip or the green pip? I know the airstrike patrol likes the green. The sports car patrol may demand the blue. I can't remember which. But I was thinking of the sports car patrol when I made this. It is a Predacon faction card. Metrik of Fierceness, bold 2, +2 to attack. Weapon. Let's move on. The last one is... It's not the last one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Number 12, the very last one. Verde Metrik of Rescue. Okay. Grillenheimer, do you know what you just did? Yeah, I'm not good at Spanish. I may be pronouncing it wrong, but it is the Spanish word for green. Because if you notice, it's a maximal faction card, which is green. The symbol is green. And the part of this is going to demand green. And I didn't know what to call this card. I was thinking, okay, well, I've got all these upgrades. I don't have any actions. I don't have any secret actions. Let's make a secret action. I wanted to give more tough because I did a chart of what I had already done and started looking at some of the things I already had. And I thought, let's fill in some gaps. And that's what I kind of was doing here, especially for this one card after making 11. And this was off, I believe, either Elita 1's box or RC's box. I think it's RC. I think this was on the back of RC. So it's got the 4 things sticking up off the side. And I was originally thinking Tough 4 or something 4 or Pierce 4, something with the 4 in it. I didn't quite go that way. But it is a secret action. That's only a black pip card. If you notice, Metrik of Rescue, the trait in the black pip is for the rescue patrol. So it would give them the Pierce 1 on the flip. Reveal when one of your characters defends. Okay, this is kind of a 2-part secret action card. So don't let its simplicity go over your head. The defender gets tough 2. So you're going to battle and you're going to flip 2 more. Well, then after battle, repair 1 each, 1 for each green flip for defense. So you definitely are going to want some green pips in with your rescue patrols. If you do it completely with them. I mean, you wouldn't have to. I mean, that's the best way to do those little groups is all together. Even though they're not very strong teams, but that would be the best way to do that, to be able to, 1, get the Pierce. You don't have to, but the defender gets tough 2, and after the battle, repair 1 for each green pip flipped for defense. So anybody can use this as a secret action. You're still going to get the tough 2 on the flip, on the defense. And you're still going to be able to repair 1 off that character if it's damaged for each green pip you flipped for battle or for defense. I put for defense on here because I already had the word battle in here. I didn't want to use the same word again in the same sentence, because that's kind of poor grammar. Even though it is for battle, but I already had written after battle, repair 1 for each green, flipped for battle. And I'm like, let's put defense. Or maybe I should have said after defending, repair 1, flip for battle. It's about all the same to me. But yeah, after battle makes more sense. Flip for defense. I'm just going to leave it like that. But we'll see. Oh, gosh. My hand's killing me. I got to get back to work. 16 minutes on this. Crap. But that's all I got. That's all I have right now. The Verde, don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know Spanish very well. Metrik of Rescue is an uncommon. Sorry, I need some water. The Metrikated Armor of Command is an uncommon. The Metrik of Traitorous Intent is an uncommon. And the Metrik of Fierceness is an uncommon. They're all uncommons. They're not as strong as some of my first ones. Of course, Bold 2 with +2 to attack is not bad. And if you don't have a sports car patrol in your group, on your team, it's just a blue card. Same goes with some of these others. If you're using Metrikated Armor of Command and you're not playing Combaticons, you're just going to get the white for the flip and the +1 of defense. A bit of a not a strong card, but still, again, you're able to move 2 counters off the equipped character, which is kind of like a medic in a way, but you're moving. You're not exactly repairing, you're moving. So there's some different little things going on here that are just in the details. It's not exactly the 100-click metric with a white pick card with bold 3, per se. So there is that. But that's all I've got right now. We'll see you next time. So much more to come. And I'm just getting worn out. But we'll keep going. We'll keep chugging. We'll see what happens. More stuff to reveal. I just haven't had a whole lot of time to video this stuff for y'all to get it out there. I don't want to reveal it all on Facebook. I'd like to save some stuff for YouTube for y'all guys, because I know some of y'all are from Facebook as well. And so with that, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Have a blessed day. As always, flip out and let's roll for it. And you can take that to the bank.